Recording button. Double tap to activate.
Hey everyone, Daniel and Phoenix here. Love out to the universe. I mean it. I'm going to tell you a story. One that you might not even believe. A tale of trauma and of strength. And I'm not going to let it break me. I was born blind. I can see this right here, and that's it. Everything else is just, there's nothing there. I was adopted when I was 6 months old. My adoptive parents rescued me from foster care or wherever I was for the first 6 months of my life. I graduated high school with honors, blind. I moved out when I was 16. I'm a Gen Xer. Started paying my own bills. I always worked, even though I was blind. I didn't always have such terrible sight. I have a condition called RP, retinitis pigmentosus. And in my 30s, I developed a secondary genetic eye disease. They don't even know what it is, but it caused the macular degeneration that makes it so that I can't see anything in front of me anymore. But I never let that stop me. I worked, started my first job delivering papers when I was 10. I'm 50. When I was 22, I went out west to Alberta, where there were more jobs than you could shake a stick at. While in Alberta, I fell 35 feet, 3 stories, to concrete. I smashed my body apart. I broke both wrists. I have a pin in this one, holding my thumb on. I shattered my elbow. Came right out through there. And then I had another surgery afterwards. I shattered my left leg. Shattered my knee. I split my femur like that. Spent 3 years. Had to learn how to walk again. I was on compensation for a little while. And then I re-entered the workforce. And then I had my second child. That's when the secondary eye condition came in. And I went on disability. Ontario Disability Support Program, because of my blindness and because of the extreme breaks and damages and the arthritis that I suffer from and always have. I was on disability for 15, 20 years. finally met my biological parents, my mother died right after I met her. She was terminal. My father lived a few more years, and then he passed on and left me an inheritance. It wasn't huge. My first payment was $200,000 though, which was like winning the lottery. I met my wife. We got married. See? And then one night, while I was talking on the phone with her, walking down the side of the road, it was night. She claimed she didn't see me. 80 kilometers an hour. I sailed into the air. I smashed into the ground on the pavement. Destroyed my right leg. Destroyed my right knee. Destroyed my foot. Broke my pelvic bone in 2 places. My tailbone. Every single rib on this side of my body. Destroyed again. It had to be rebuilt. I was given a choice while in an almost coma state after a helicopter ride to a trauma center. We can cut your old elbow out and give you a replacement artificial elbow, or we can put plates in. I chose the plates. And then I had to learn how to walk again and re-strengthen my body again. In the meantime, inherited the other part of my inheritance, another $300,000. What I should tell you is that my wife had 3 teenagers, and I had a teenager, and we had a newborn baby. I paid $40,000 for the Buick Enclave that ran into me and almost killed me, but I survived. But I was cut off disability the second I first got the inheritance. So my inheritance paid for our 4 teenagers, and for our baby, and for my wife, and even for myself, I guess. I got new electronics for all the kids and new phones. I taught her oldest son how to be a man, took him to an employment center, helped him find a job, and get him on his feet. Just like I did for my son, who's older. I moved out of my hometown, Peterborough, Ontario, Canada, where I live now. My wife and I split up the second my money ran out. She ran back to our hometown, met a guy, moved him in, and moved on. We're still married, and I'm still not on disability. Back in November last year, when I was almost out of money, I applied to get back onto disability. I got the runaround for 7 months. 7 months. Oh, don't worry, you'll be rapidly reinstated. In the meantime, I'm penniless. I'm broke. I'm behind in my rent now. I'm behind in my bills. 7 months, penniless, and I went on to emergency welfare. And welfare assured me that I'd get a phone call from disability and I'd be back on disability in 2 weeks. That was 2 weeks ago. I get a letter in the mail today from the goddamn government, from Ontario Disability Support Program. I have to reapply from scratch, like I never went in back in November. Go see doctors and see eye doctors and prove that I deserve disability. How the fuck would I need to? Why the fuck should I need to prove anything? I'm already blind and so broken it's unbelievable. But you can't stop a good man, I guess. That toxic relationship almost destroyed me. I know it's Men's Mental Health Month right now. goddamn government in Canada playing me like a fool for 7 months. Now it's 8 months. Now it's 9 months now. My wife, who was also cut off disability, even though she worked part-time, has been on disability for a whole friggin' year. We share the child. We got joint custody. Her 2 teenagers are now 20 and they both live outside of her house. So she's only got 1 teenager like I do and 1 little baby that we share. She's been on disability. She's got full benefits. I haven't even been able to see a doctor because I've got no coverage. So I'm practicing what I preach. I'm letting it out. I'm furious the way I'm being treated. I've even got MP Dave Smith trying to help me out, and disability still gives me the runaround. In the meantime, I'm going to take my 2 girls and end up in a shelter with no money. Don't forget I'm blind. But oh well. What doesn't kill us makes us stronger. And I'm gonna keep going even longer. And the more you crowd me, the more you fight me, the stronger I will be. You can't hold a good man down. I am gonna do my breathing. And I'm gonna turn this song into something amazing. Please like me, follow me, and share this if you live in Ontario. 'Cause I need your help. Daniel 1 Phoenix signing off for now, guys. Don't worry, I won't stop.
Stop recording.